Ma'am, do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You're single?
Yes.
Would you like to go for a walk with me?
I don't want. But I'm taken.
You're taken?
Yes.
Wow, he's a lucky man.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm waiting in.
Can you give me directions?
What direction? Left, right, back, what?
All sounds good.
Oh.
Now dip, baby, dip. There's this one girl right here. I think she keeps stalking me. Ma'am, are you following me?
No, sir, I'm not though.
Huh? Stalker?
No,
Huh?
I'm not. Just looking for someone here.
Really? Who are you looking for? Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong?
You know, Mr. Left.
Mr. Left? What if he's Mr. Right?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, here we are. We came up to Iloilo today to go to Festive Walk Mall. And when we walked right in the front, Melinda said, there's a Wilcon. We go to Wilcon, but far over across the city here, and it's such a drive. But this small little Wilcon in here looks like it has a lot of things. We really like these sinks right here. We were thinking of when we build a new house, changing the sink. The one we have now is kind of small. We really like this one right here. It has a drain already made in the side, large compartment in the middle with overflow, and you could use this one to side for rinse and all. But we really like it. It's a unique shape.
Yeah, it's
really nice style. Pretty big selection of sinks here.
Look at this.
It already has place to put your cutlery in all here inside of it for your knives, scissors, everything right there as well. It's some pretty unique designs. Like I said, pretty large selection here of different sinks, different styles, under the counter, over the countertop, lots of styles. Of course, a lot of Filipinos hand wash their dishes. You know, dishwashers like we have in the US are pretty much unheard of. So there's a lot of hand washing. That's why a lot of these include a drain area already made onto them here, going into the sink. Another thing I'm glad to look at, and I'm still looking for the right one, is a floor drain in the new shower area when we build the house. We have a little simple one in the shower we have now, but I noticed that I really don't like the way it drains. Of course, these women with long hair tends to build up in it fast too. I want something wider like this. Now James and Ness over at My PI Dream, when we followed his house building project, he put in a pretty unique floor drain that I still don't see here. And then some of his matching floor tile went in the middle and the drain was around the outside. I really like that when I seen him use that, and I think I want to try to go a style like that. The thing we're looking at is we have this water tank right here. It's a pressure tank, but we don't have the pump that goes on it up here. We have the pressure switch and the gauge, but we don't have the pump. Just removed that pressure tank. I noticed it had enough flow to work most of the stuff in our house, but our shower was kind of really slow, and our hot water heater, which is one of those just-in-time water heaters, they're becoming more common in the US now, like these. I noticed that our heater would not come on. Well, I just recently found out from Elvin, our architect, that those heaters require a certain PSI pressure of water to come into them before they'll come on. So I was talking to the gentleman here what pump we need to for that. I think we're looking at this one right here. It's almost 4,000 pesos. He says that this Aerostar half horsepower will be enough to operate if we're just going to operate a couple outlets. There's some others here also have horsepower as well. I've had this brand before. I did not like it. That's what we originally had on that tank. Part of it, I'm still just going to continue gravity feed. The reason I want the gravity feed is, again, the less electricity we can use there at that house to stay really green and off of Iloilo, the better. So if I can use just a pressure tank, maybe just the shower only, I'm okay with that, because the water flow with the rest is not bad just off the gravity feed off that tank on top, and keeps you from using so much water all the time. That's another plus. You're not going through as much water. And of course, the wife is always looking at kitchen items. The man's looking at building, the wife's looking at furnishing the kitchen. Yeah, always looking for a new trinket for the kitchen. Some kind of unique little storage racks, plates and saucers and cups. As I say, a lot of hand washing here, but you got to watch. A lot of these, the coatings aren't that good on them. They will rust on you in no time. Now, not for everyone. We are near the ocean. We are so near the ocean, we listen to the waves, so we have sea spray. And a lot of these things, even though they're supposed to be stainless steel, they will not hold up. They will start with little specks on them anyway, and they will still begin to rust. So for us, we have to avoid these type finishes. They just will not work for us. The plastic coated stuff is better if it's a good quality one. Sacrifices we have to make being so near to the water. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I like this one. This one so nice to mirror. We don't have a big mirror there, babe.
Yeah, we don't need too many mirrors. Remind me how ugly I am.
I'm using this mirror. I use the super tiny mirror, you know. What black? We don't have black. Oh, we need style there. See?
Yeah, we had a lot of those styles like that back in the 1970s and 60s and all in the US. They were pretty commonplace for wall clocks like that.
Look at this. How about this bed?
What's that?
The clock.
Yeah, British style.
Nice too. I like the decoration. I like decoration. You know what? It's really nice even there in the kitchen. Just put like one over there, you know? What do you think? It's kind of empty there. No. Rustic, you know? Rustic style.
Yeah, I've had all the rustic in my life back in Texas. What'd you find? Ah, the man side, huh?
The man side,
yeah. Out of the decor back into the... hey, we need these Ethernet cables if they have them for our Wi-Fi repeaters. There they are. That's what we need right there. I can get those point-to-point access points set up over where we can share the Wi-Fi to Los Conchas. Maybe a couple of these right here. That's exactly what I have been needing. Like kind of like a bridge that I can shoot across over and share our same Wi-Fi at the house over to our new property there in Las Conchas while we're building. and have the camera system up going where I can view it. Just been needing these. Oh, look at there. There is the drill bits for my hammer drill that I just brought from over in US. Right there. That is them. When you're building with concrete, a hammer drill is a must. An item so rarely used in the Philippines. A level. Yep, that is the exact same one that I have in the US.
11,000. How much there?
I'm not really sure. I mean, they're probably about the same price.
Yeah.
But that's what I have, is that Makita cutoff saw. And mine looks like it's 1,000 years old, because it has been heavily used for a lot of years. This is it exactly, the one I've had for years. And man, what a great cutoff saw it's been. It's kind of a cool light fixture. It made it look like the old gas burning lights from years and years ago. It's got little faux valves on it. It's kind of a neat little design. It's pretty cool. Lots of choices in LED lightings now. Things have changed a lot here in the Philippines. Years past, all you found was small little stores with the most basic item that any place you walked into had that same item, usually of really poor quality. Things have really came up. This country has changed so fast, so quick. It's just unbelievable. Melinda's taking off inside this Japan Home Center. It's almost like a dollar store for Japanese. Pretty neat little items in here. Lots of neat little styles.
I like these now. I like the flower.
There's just some things I have not been willing to try. This is civet coffee. That little creature right there, like a civet cat, eats those beans, poops them out. They gather the poop, clean the bean, roast them, and turn them into coffee. I think I'm gonna pass. They pay a lot of money for that too, but I think I'll pass. This mall, it just recently opened. There's a lot of spaces still not filled yet, or stores still building inside of some of the spaces. I see there's old Pizza Hut. You always find these American favorites when you go in these malls. Here we are still at Festive Walk Iloilo, Megaworld. Outdoor little park here for the kids can play and fountain. Something else they did here right across the street over there is they built a parking garage, a multi-level parking garage. Man, is that something needed. They need that in the old downtown Iloilo. So it looks like they got a TGI Fridays coming in. That's something we're familiar with in the US. Actually, I kind of see less of them in the US now, but I've noticed quite a few of them in the Philippines kind of growing. It's become a first-class city over here on this side, and growing in other places as well. The growth is unreal. Call centers, condo buildings are building here now. Over here in this Megaworld Festive Walk and up on Diversion Road, they've assigned a highway patrol group, and they're really trying to get violators to keep this place nice. The jeepney's not overrunning it. Super loud motorcycles and just people driving crazy. They want to start with these areas, getting it under control. They've been doing a great job. Of course, Diversion Road is still very packed, but I tell you, they are sitting there and they're waiting to get violators. And it's all improving. Dova, Transcom. I think that Transcom may be a call center. You think that's what that is, babe? Transcom, you think that's probably a call center?
I think so, I'm not sure.
I know there's numerous call centers over in this area. There's a convention center down the road here near where we're parked, and we saw hundreds and hundreds of people dressed up in their finest clothes there, and I think they're having a job fair. And a lot of youth turned out for it, looking for a job. Let's see, over here, what is it? Something Fresh Plaza, healthy Korean food. And another place there called Farm to Table. And of course, no place is no place in the Philippines without a Jollibee. Always a Jollibee. Some young ladies here must have been at that job fair as well. Everyone dressed up. Now this building here is a Richmond Hotel. It's a pretty nice place. I stopped here one day and explored it. Up on the 7th floor up there, they've got a swimming pool right up there where you see that stick out. And you can look out over the city. I was only able to be there a minute that day because a storm came and lightning, and they cleared everybody off the deck. This is where everybody was lined up right here. Boy, I tell you, there was a lot of people out here. This is where I think they had a job fair. This is the new convention center. Melinda's gonna walk up on the shade side. I'll meet you down there at the other end. She's gonna walk in up on the shaded side. You know, Filipinos don't want to be in the sun. Us Westerners, especially us Americans, I know this Texas boy, we love the sun. But them, they figure they've already got brown enough.